So it's another crappy video this week. I'm really sorry, guys. I can't figure out a way to edit video on my computer yet. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna figure it out. But for now, we're just gonna use this weird program that's apparently included with my webcam. Um, so life update things. This week has been kind of lonesome because my family has been gone to Stockholm for the week, which is exciting. I'm sure that they had a great time. They're coming home tomorrow. So I'm hoping they had a great time. And I mean, I didn't have a terrible week. It's not fun to be home completely by yourself for that long. Um, I have been really busy this week. Um, it's just been kind of hectic. Uh, in somewhat exciting news, I'm trying for another promotion at my job. I really have no idea if I stand a chance at getting it or not, but I figured I should try. I knew I would be disappointed in myself because I would always be having that like little niggling, well, maybe you should have tried. So I did, and we'll just see how it goes. I mean, honestly, I think there are a couple of people that applied, but I only think there's one person who's like a serious contender, and I would be totally happy with her getting it too. So yeah, it's a win-win situation, really. Um, uh, what else? I had a work party last weekend where I played some serious kickball. Maybe I mentioned this last week. I don't remember. But yeah, I played some serious kickball and had fun with some coworkers. It was pretty nice. And then throughout this week, I've just been doing the library stuff, work stuff. Yeah, really ready for the library stuff to be over. um, in other news, my parents have both been having health problems again. Um, my dad, he's had this problem for a long time now. Like, they thought that he had a prostate infection for the longest time. But he went to see a urologist in Yankton, and it turns out, I'm not going to remember the name, Lauren, sorry, be like the only one who would really like know what to do with this information anyways. But he has some sort of problem with the lining of his bladder, and there's not really much they can do about it other than like try some dietary changes, I guess. But I mean, it's not super serious. It's just uncomfortable. So I feel kind of bad for him for that. There's not much else they can do for it. And then my mom um, has been having like some vision issues, which in conjunction with like her headaches and other stuff, like I'm just kind of worried that it sounds really neurological. She went to, now I'm going to get them mixed up, ophthalmologist. That's the one that's like, uh, you usually go see an optometrist, right? I can't keep these two straight ever. And I honestly can't tell you what the difference is, like what one can do that the other one can't. But yeah. um, so she went to the one that you don't usually go to, whichever one that is, and they like dilated her eyes and looked at some other stuff because my mom's family has a history of macular degeneration. But it's not that. Her eyes look perfectly healthy according to the eye doctor, and she is scheduled to have an MRI of her head and shoulders. Well, not really shoulders, but like head and neck vertebrae, and then just down into the first vertebrae around the shoulder area. So I mean, I'm it's a really expensive thing to do, but I'm glad she's getting it done because I just want there to be an answer. What is this? And even if it doesn't tell us anything, at least it will tell us that it's not a lot of different things, like it can discount a lot of stuff. So I'm looking forward to her having that done. I think she's supposed to get that done sometime this next week. Yeah, so it's been a little stressful on that front. Yeah, I don't like having to just get like these brief updates on those things and not really knowing what's going on. Um, but yeah, there's not much else I can do about that right now. I just gotta trust that my parents are taking care of themselves, which they are. Yeah, so okay, it's almost at the 5 minute mark, so I want to wrap up quickly. But I don't know, I think Andrea maybe knows this because she watches the Vlog Brothers, but I don't know if the rest of you know about this thing called Ester Day that they do. It's in honor of a young girl that the Vlog Brothers knew who died of cancer. And she was just like a really inspirational person to the two of them. And so they wanted to give her this gift, and they asked her that, if she could have them do anything on her birthday every year as long as the Vlog Brothers YouTubing continues, what would she like? And so she thought about it for a few weeks and came up with it that she wanted it to be a day when people would tell the people in their lives that they don't normally tell that they love them. And she didn't mean like it's not like Valentine's Day where you like admit to someone that you have a crush on them, but to tell your family, your friends, the people that mean the most to you that you love them. And I realized that we aren't exactly a group of friends that says those words very often, but I do love you guys. I love you very much. I probably love you even more now that I don't get to see you all the time because these videos become like little highlights throughout the week for me to know what's going on with you, to have your funny senses of humor around me, even though I can't have you around all the time. So I do miss you all so very much. And yeah, I know Andrea has exciting news, but I'm going to wait and let her perhaps talk about that in her own video on Monday. But I will just simply say, congratulations. Yes, I'm going to be coming to visit you. I want to come visit all of you, but it might take me a while to get around everyone. But most importantly, I love you all, and I look forward to seeing your videos this coming week.